Hey Joe, this is Hub Lane, and just a quick video for your Fabis Photography company and site. And actually came across you guys as I was doing a Google search today, looking at some photographers in the area. And I noticed that you're advertising, or not advertising, but you're right on the first page of Google. So you've obviously done some good things to make that happen. And one of the things that I noticed as soon as I hit your website was that there's one thing you can do right away that would increase your inquiries this month and certainly on into the future and generate a lot more business. And it's something no one around you, photographers, are really doing right now. And what I'm talking about is offering a mobile version of your website. Now, currently, your website looks great on the laptop, looks great on the PC. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It looks perfect. But when someone tries to visit your site on their mobile, this is where things kind of go a little crazy, and there's a few problems. Navigating the website's kind of hard. It's a bit awkward, and again, finding the information, quickly, especially if the mobile user is, doing a 2G or 3G connection or something, it can be almost impossible. Now, I'm going to show you what your website looks on a mobile device, a mobile version, as well, so you can see the huge difference. But just before I do that, I wanted to just real quick jump over to Google AdWords keyword tool. This is the tool that Google provides to determine how many searches there are for a particular keyword on Google, so you can make decisions about what keywords to go after. And I did just a quick search on a couple of different keywords like Indianapolis wedding photography. You can see here Indianapolis photography. And what I found is that um, there's some pretty good searches here on these keywords, Indianapolis wedding photography and Indianapolis photography. And what's interesting is that all these keywords combined, these at least these two keywords, bring in over 3,800 searches per month. And what's interesting though about this number is that these searches are all mobile devices. This is a setting you can choose here. These are just the searches done on cell phones, on mobile phones. Doesn't include the desktop or the laptop searches. It's just what's happening on mobile devices. So that's pretty amazing. It's quite interesting to see how high these search numbers are. So it's quite possible that a good percentage, 50 up to 50% of the people searching for photography are doing it on their iPhone, their Android phone, or their BlackBerry, something like that. So it's a pretty big deal. Now I want to show you why that's important. And again, what your website is currently like when someone visits, like I said, on a mobile device. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to um, something we call a mobile emulator. This is an emulator that is designed to show how your website will look on a mobile phone. So I'm going to pop that up now, and that's just what it looks like. And as you can see, we're on defabisphotography.com. This is sort of a miniature version of your website. This is how people would see it when they land on it with their mobile phone. So there is DeFabis Photography, as I said, and you'll immediately realize that even though the website loads up fairly well, kind of a miniature version of your desktop website, like I mentioned before, there's nothing wrong with your website. The site is perfect and it looks great. But it looks great and perfect on a laptop, on a PC. But when it comes to mobile browsers and people searching using their iPhones and other smartphones, the actual user experience once they hit your website is can be quite frustrating. You obviously have to be able to scroll, left and right, and zoom in and zoom out to find the different options on the website, which can be very hard to see, as you can see. Your website is of course way too large to fit on the screen of a mobile phone. Wasn't designed to do that, and as you can see, and also when you click on some of the pages, if we went to the contact us page, which I can't get to here, Um, but you see again, you're having to scroll left and right, up and down on every part of the website just to see anything. And then if we went to the contact page and we saw your phone number, that would just be a text image. Nothing is clickable. People would have to physically write that down if they wanted to contact you. So that can be a bit difficult, obviously, as well, and a bit of a hindrance. Now again, with your portfolio, which is a very important aspect of your business and what you do, it'll take quite a bit of time to load the page because it's a dynamic portfolio. And once it is loaded, as you would see, you can't really fit all the images on the page, and unless you scroll or zoom in and zoom out, you don't even know what's on the rest of the page because again, it doesn't fit the screen. So navigating the actual website on a mobile phone can be tricky, a little bit frustrating. And again, imagine yourself looking for a photographer on your mobile device. You may be likely to click back to check other options that might be a little easier to use. So now what I want to show you is what a mobile optimized version of a website actually looks like. So what I'm going to do here is, this isn't a photography company, but again, we're just trying to make the point of the difference of how it fits the phone. I'm going to type in a customer here that contacted me some time back. They wanted a mobile version of their website because they'd had some requests for that, and people were doing a lot of mobile searches. So it's a company called Express Alterations. Let me just type this in and do a search. So this is their website. This is their mobile website, and you'll see immediately that the website, the mobile website, fits the phone perfectly. You're not going to need to zoom in. You're not going to need to zoom out. You can simply scroll up and down and find exactly what you're looking for. If you want to find out the services they offer, that's very easy to do. If you want to learn a little bit more about the company, I know you have an About Us type section on your site. You can easily do that. If you want to call them, there's no need to worry about writing the phone number down, which let's face it, who does that these days? And very few people. It's simply a click to call situation. You click that, or you tap it with your finger, and it's going to immediately call that business. So it's extremely easy to do, and obviously that's a big advantage. So when you look at the optimized mobile websites such as this, or the non-optimized sites such as yours is now, I think it's relatively easy to see which one a customer would prefer to look at and prefer to use to give them the best user experience possible, which I'm sure is very important to you. So the importance of a mobile website is very important. I think it's the Google numbers are something around 50% of all searches are now done on a mobile device, and everything is going mobile, and the PC and the desktops are sort of going away. It's going to tablets and iPads and so forth. So I'm sure you're quite aware of that. So um, if I can answer any questions for you, or provide any help or any advice, I'd be more than happy to do that, Joe. As we saw here on the Google keyword tool, the search volume for photography, these are just two of many, is extremely high. And again, I really believe you could see some relatively nearly instant results from the mobile website, and certainly on an ongoing basis. So if I can answer any questions for you, show you how to get started with mobile, it's pretty easy to do. It can happen relatively quickly. Certainly love to do that. All you need to do is hit reply on the email I sent you, or if you prefer, there's some contact information below this video that you can use to contact me. But again, love to help you with the mobile situation. And thanks for watching.